Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today we are talking about a new free-to-play game called Spectre Divide. Now, this game is very interesting. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. So, I guess first and foremost, let's talk about the first thing that pops up when you hit the menus. Okay, so this is sped up, but what you can do is you can customize your operator. Now, it is first person, like I said, so this is purely just aesthetic, but you might notice that you have two operators. Now, why would that be? Well, one is your natural form, quote unquote, and then one is a Spectre, meaning a one that you could switch to. So this is kind of different. But first, before we get into the gameplay of it, the customization is super in-depth. There's a lot of options, a lot of different things that you can do for the characters to really make it look and feel your own as you play. Even though, like I said, you're not really seeing it, but you can see your character when you're playing as the opposite, which we're going to get into here in about a minute or so. But yes, I did want to touch on that. The customization is super heavy, which I thoroughly enjoy, as well as it having a full battle pass, because of course, I mean, it is free to play, so it is going to have things such as a battle pass, a free and a premium version, which is fine. There's a lot of things to unlock, and it's easy to unlock because the matches are pretty long. You get a lot of experience, and with that comes like custom skins. You can customize all of your weapons to give them a look and feel the way you want it to be. Again, full bore customization. Now, for the meat and potatoes of it all, the gameplay. The gameplay is, again, an action first person shooter, but it works in two ways. Either it's full on elimination. As you can see, I'm getting eliminated because this was one of the first matches I played. I just recorded it as I was playing it because it was a lot of fun. So I ended up just backing up the footage because I wanted to make this video. So anyways, it goes as elimination or demolition. You have these explosive packages called Zeus that you use at certain waypoints that you can choose to, I guess, detonate. You have A, B, or C, so it kind of works in that fashion if you want to use the Zeus or try to eliminate the enemy squad. Now, those other characters that are across the way from the one standing, including myself, those are your Spectres. The one in all blue is my Spectre because it's what I customized it to be, and basically what that is if you're at a higher up object, or like say you want to spawn in on the truck, you hold down the button and you can have your Spectre spawn in over there. You can hide your Spectre, you can do whatever you need to do to set it up in a tactful position, so this way it can either give you the upper hand, put you in a place of advantage, like an advantage point, or to just basically get on the other side of the map super fast. So if you want to set one up on one corner and one on the other, you could basically cover both grounds as long as you master the tap switch, which you have to find a good spot to get some cover and then switch out. So it's a really neat system, and if you hold it down, you can practically throw it wherever, and then like I said, when you tap it, you can switch. It's a lot of fun to run trios. If you have a party of 3, you can jump in on a full party, and the rounds, they last quite a while. I mean, this first round, it started in the middle of it. It wasn't even the full round. I recorded, I think, close to an hour, and there's going to be some jump cuts because, well, there was a lot. Also, as you play, you earn money depending on the round, depending on what you and your team have accomplished, is the more money you get. So it's basically challenge and skill based for how much money you get, and you can buy different weapons, different loadouts at the beginning of each round, which is pretty sick. Also, technologies. Technologies is a pretty unique aspect of it. Rather than getting perks like Call of Duty would provide, you choose all of that at the beginning of each match. You kind of figure it out as a team or just choose anything to your liking. So a teammate of mine, there was that blue flash. That was my teammate's technology that basically acts as a UAV. The one I chose is more of a disorienting bomb, like a smoke grenade, but it's not really smoke. It just kind of pulsates this giant orb, and you can hardly move or see into it. So it's pretty neat. You can kind of really get a strategy going if you're acting with other people that you play other games with, or if you have a good strong team as it stands. You can kind of get an idea of how to play or how to go about stylizing your technologies. And then once you hit the halfway point of the match in total, you switch sides. So now you're not the one running the Zeus, you're defending the objectives, which is pretty neat. And it starts at round 7 sometimes, unless you just have that much of a lead that it wouldn't matter either way. But if you're having a close game, then for us this time, for instance, it was round 7, but the matches are typically quick. But you switch sides and then you're running defender, and that's a lot of fun too. And then that brings another dynamic into it. So it's pretty neat. The gameplay is a lot of fun. Stylistically, it's really fun to play, to look at. It's got popping color as well as smooth transitional gameplay. It's not stiff, it's not quirky, it's not buggy or nothing, not that I've noticed. So all in all, I heavily recommend it. Plus, with it being free to play, you would think automatically that it's something like the more money you spend, the better you are. But no, that's not the case. A lot of this stuff is cosmetic, and it's really just if you want it, and you unlock a lot of stuff naturally, even without the purchases. So it's not really necessary in stepping foot into the game, but it's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of cool people on there too. So yeah, maybe I'll see you on there, but it is a lot of fun. Recommended. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna call it perfect. There's some things that, I'd like to see a little bit of different mapping, like different maps altogether. There's a couple that I've seen thus far, but having a wide variety of maps would help. I think I've seen 3 or 4, which is good for free to play. I mean, sometimes you just have a big open world and then call it a day. So to see it have some variety picks it up. But in a game like this, where it works like demolition and elimination combined, I'd like to see some more rush maps, like Rust or something like that, like something super fast paced that it would be hard to get an upper hand on. But again, I understand why with the sniper classes and things like that, but it works. It's a lot of fun, and who knows, maybe I'll see you on there. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all, and 1K gang, let's go. We'll see you next time.